Welcome everybody. We're back the studio. And in the studio, I got another guy who goes by the name of...
What's good, everybody? This your boy U.N.O. Better short, U.N.O. How you feel?
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, U.N.O, we need to break down U.N.O. Can you explain what U.N.O means?
U.N.O. basically is U.N.O. undisputed number one. So everybody like, oh, you stuck on yourself. All right, whatever you got to tell yourself. No. It's one man, one life, one legacy, one dream, one way of getting it. And this is the way I'm going to get it. U.N.O.
Okay. Straight, simple. That's cool. Now we got that out the way. Let's take it back to the beginning on how you became U.N.O, the rapper. Can you take us back?
Man, let's go back. Back when I was saying, years ago, like I said, I was hanging out with friends of mine. We was sitting there chilling, listening to music. You know, we listening to Jay-Z, Sauce Money, Nas, just listening. So my man Maurice asked me, do you rap? I'm like, no. Have you ever tried it? No, why would I try it? If I know I can't do it, why would I even try to do it? He said, well, I'm trying to do this little group thing. He said, I need a partner. I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. So go back home. I wrote a little verse. Didn't know nothing about bars, how long it's supposed to be, whatever. I got an instrumental from him. I think it was a DMX instrumental. Got it from him, wrote something to it, mashed up to the beat, went back to him, got the old school headphones, plugged it in, and talking into the headphones like we sitting there actually recording. Didn't think much of it. I was just messing around, having fun. So people started hearing and listening. It was like, yo, that's not bad. You should continue doing this. I was like, I guess, I'm not going to be like them, but okay, I got it. No problem. So as time went on, I just kept writing. Stayed writing in books, rapping to myself in mirrors, putting on little funny little costumes like, yeah, I'm this person, I'm that person. Stay writing. Till one day, I was rapping to myself again. And my roommate at the time heard me. He goes to people, it's like, yo, my roommate rap pretty good. So next people come to me, hey, you rap? I said I do a little something, nothing serious. They was like, yo, so take a freestyle for me. Now I'm nervous, like beating a mile a minute, because I never rapped really in front of anybody that I didn't know. So they like, go ahead. So I'm like, all right, give me a beat. So they put on the beat. And this is what I'll lick it, by the way. We put on the beat and I'm just going. And to watch the reaction, the first reaction I'm seeing is these people bobbing their head and not saying, oh man, you trash or whatever the case. They rocking with it. So from that point on, I said, you know what? Maybe I should take this seriously. I mean, I've been writing, but I never took it seriously. So now I'm taking it serious. Got introduced to a young man, called himself Doc. Doc wanted to be producer, he wanted to do his thing. And word got to him that, yo, this dude right here rap. So I'm like, he's like, yo, can you come in, write something? And whatever. He made a beat. I don't know how he did it, but he made it. Gave it to me and said, yo, can you rap to this? So sit back, I wrote something to it, linked up with him. I'm thinking I'm going to, a studio. In his crib, got a little closet, no light in the closet, like a low light. You crack the door to see, and nervous as on the work, because again, I never did this before. So I'm like, all right, here we go. People outside listening, and I'm just like, man, heart beating. So went on and did it. Came back to me a week later, was like, yo, here it is. Put it on a CD, and I'm listening. And people was like, yo, that's nice, man. You should keep doing it. So I just kept doing it. Kept writing, freestyling for people, and trying to see what happened. One night I was hanging out with my boy, my homegirl at the time, and I was sitting there just spitting for like 5-10 minutes straight. Asked me if I ever been to the studio. I'm like, technically no. Would you be interested in going? I'm like, why not? Sure, let's go for it. So she introduced me to a gentleman. Went down there, studio for the first time, nervous. It's I don't know what. I got a books full of stuff, but this is my first time here. Like I don't know what to do. I'm nervous. I don't know how they gonna act. I did a song, and who knew that song would keep pushing me forward to where I am today. So it's a lot in between there, and I will break it all down for y'all as this goes on.
All right, so basically you started rapping in the closet with no light, and it turned out to be a hit. I get it, I feel you. So we want to speed it up a little bit. How did you wind up down on Frederick Road?
Frederick Road, old lockdown studio. I was hanging with my boy at the time. His name was Greg. Me and him was sitting there chilling. At the time, Greg did security for this group called The Firm. He did security for clubs or whatever the case may be. So I always used to freestyle for him when we sitting there hanging out, whatever the case. We sitting there going through pictures, true story, and seeing a young lady that was in one of these pictures. I'm like, man, who is that? He's like, I ain't even gonna leave it out, respect. He was like, yo, she's part of the team. I said, cool. Yo, hook me up. Let me talk to her. Ended up meeting up with her one night, hanging out. We was all over there. And he was like, yo, he rap, right? And I'm sitting there looking at him like, yo, shut up. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear this right now. Like, yo, So she's like, oh yeah, let me hear. So I said, all right, here we go. So he put some music on, and I'm going. Just boom, I'm in the zone. I'm going. And he's like, keep going. So we going. So next this person asked me, again, this back to what I said originally, have you ever been in the studio? I was like, no. If I introduce you to somebody, would you go? I said, sure, why not? She introduced me to a gentleman by the name of Fayon. Fayon at the time was working in Lockdown Records. I can't remember if I called him or he called me. Either way, the appointment was set up for me to, go down there. I ain't had no car. Wasn't working at the time, so I'm struggling. But I found some bus money to get down there. I get down there, and again, I got books for days. I'm carrying books like I'm going to school. I meet up with him, shake his hand, so forth and so forth. And he was like, you did this before? I'm like, nah, man, I've never done this. He said, well, what you got? I said, all of this. So he's like, all right, let me see something. So he's going through tracks, and he played one. And I'm sitting there like, I like this. He said, you got something for it? So again, never putting a song together for real without a beat that I haven't heard before. This is the first time I heard this beat. So he was like, what you got? So as I'm listening to it, I'm reading this, putting it together, and again, I'm watching their reaction. It was him and another guy in there, and they rocking, shaking their head like boom, boom, boom. So now I'm feeling a little good. He's like, you ready? Go in the booth. I'm in the booth. I got the little twinkle in my eyes. Like yeah, let's go. It's like, let's go. Put the headphones on. Did the joint. Didn't even have a name or a hook for the song. I just had verses. So he like, what you gonna call it? I said, I don't know. Call it I'm Coming. Like, I'm coming. All right, bet. Put it together. I left out of there. I'm like, yo, I did this track, son. I'm like, yeah. Gave it to me. And let's say I did another session, which I wasn't too proud of for that one. Kind of rushed it, forced through. About a week later from that session, I got a phone call. You'll never guess who called me. Called me, told me to come back down there. And from that point on, that the shit's been put mentioned ever since, like seriously.
What was the call?
The call was, hey U.N.O, I heard I'm coming. I like it. I'm feeling it. Is there any way you can come back when you come back to the studio? I was like, I would love to, but I don't have the studio money right now. Like I'm broke. He was like, don't worry about it. Come on down, and I'll take care of the studio time. So I'm like, I'm going back. Let's go. Like, let's go. I get down there, and this is one of the funniest sessions I had. I get down there, and he just playing like a bunch of tracks. He's like, yo, this is a diss song. You got a diss song? Then beat playing. I'm like, F all y'all, and it just kept moving from that point on. Like, it was crazy because you didn't expect it to go the way it went, and it just kept moving forward and forward. So it's crazy.
Now, you gotta say the guy name who gave you the call. We document. You gotta say the name.
Well, the man that gave me the call is one of the cats that, again, one of the biggest U.N.O supporters, and that's my man, DJ D. Gotta get that man his credit. Gotta get him his due. So
moving forward now, you and D, y'all in there recording and y'all making music. So it kind of took off from that point. Would you say it took off? Y'all moving ahead?
I say I'm gonna say it started moving. It started moving because we was on the same page as far as what we want to get done, when the tracks were put out, what song we wanted to put to the track, and so forth and so forth. So I'm gonna definitely say it was moving. I don't think it really took off until further down the line.
Okay. So let's get further down the line now. So y'all, you hooked up, y'all got work done, y'all got body work done. At that point, was you looking at getting on stages? Was he trying, like, did people get to see U.N.O? We heard him, but now, when do people get to see him?
The first time people saw U.N.O outside of the studio and outside of my friends was in a spot up in Pennsylvania. I can't remember the name of the spot. They had like an open mic night type thing. And I'm doing a song with this R&B group called, what was their name? Official, thank you. Doing a song with Official. They had this track that they had me on, and the track was tight. Like, it was tight. We vibed and everything. So now we're going up to Pennsylvania to do performing. Man, I'm so nervous. First time performing. It was. I'm thinking it was gonna be, I'm gonna just kill it because this ain't nothing. Bullshit, nigga. I get up there, they singing. I forgot the words. I'm holding my head down. I'm not interacting with nothing or nobody. That shit was horrible. And then to make it worse, they was doing battles that night. These niggas called me out like 3 times. I'm so fucked up in the whole thing. I'm just like, nah, I can't. Like, I can't. That shit was horrible. And I'm saying to myself as we riding back, man, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't. Like, man, I can't even rap in front of these people. What would happen if I got to rap in front of other people? So, right, in my mind a little bit, I'm like, nah, I'm done. That the short rap career U.N.O was already finished. During this time, I talked to 2 people at the time. One was the dude Greg I was cool with. He was like, nah, basically, fuck that. You got it, man. You just gotta wipe it off and keep it moving. And I'm sitting there like, man, you talking to somebody else, but that shit ain't gonna happen. And the other conversation I had was with my man D. He was like, I expected that to happen. And I'm looking at him like, why would you expect me to fail? He was like, nah, I expected that performance to be bad. This was your first one. You didn't know what to do, know what to expect. But I believe you can bounce back from it. So what you gonna do? And I'm sitting there like fuck. Like, I don't want to do it no more because I don't want to get embarrassed. But this man put out studio time for me, got me on the show. So I'm like, nah, I can't turn my back on him now. So I said, all right. Made a promise to myself that will be the only bad show I ever had. Got to the second show. Yeah.
Do you remember the second show?
Second show was the Derek Jeter event. Derek Jeter. At the time, Derek Jeter had a huge buzz going on here. Like, you did a Jeter show, you would get a little recognition. You know, your name would get out there and everything. So, I got into this show. I'm like, okay. And I kept saying to myself, nah, that Pennsylvania shit is not happening again. It's not. So I'm backstage. Before we even talked about the show, I'm rehearsing, I'm practicing, I'm making sure I don't forget shit, I'm making sure I interact. I mean, I'm going over every aspect I can to make sure that this time will not be a repeat of what happened before. So next, you know, I seen the order when I was going in, and I'm like, so then they next up to the stage, he goes by the name of U.N.O. Man, I walked my cocky ass out on that stage like, fuck that. I'm not getting booed again. I meant that. I meant every bit of that. I went out there and I murdered them. Like, I literally murdered them. You heard the crowd screaming, going crazy. Enjoyed the show. And I was like, nah, I'm going to make sure from this point on I'm going to top it. Getting people asking, can I have your autograph? Here you go. Bam, we good. So I said, nah. I swear after that, I said I would make sure I never have a bad show ever.
Now, I remember one performance where Deke was booked to do a block party over south side of Baltimore, Pigtown, close to Pigtown.
Yeah.
And it was something with a truck involved. And can you explain? I found out about another performance. We won't get to that one, but can you explain to the people about that performance in that truck?
All right, so the block party was kind of I can't remember if it was the last minute thing or whatever, but block party's like, yo, want you to perform at this block party? So I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go. At the time, I was rolling with my crew known as the L-Pack, so we all linked up and got down there. So here it is in the middle of the street, we block party, doing this thing, whatever the case may be. Now, they had the street blocked off so no cars can come through. But again, I said to you just a minute ago that any show I do, I'm a top what I did before. So I killed him at the Derek Jeter show. Now I'm out here doing this block party. What can I do to make sure they don't forget me and also hear me at the same time? So as the street's blocked off, you got cars coming up and down the street, right? So I'm rapping. I goes out in the middle of the street. I'm stopping buses. I'm stopping cars. I'm rapping to these cats while they ride past. You know, they giving me that. I'll come back in as I'm still rapping, and it's a pickup truck right there. I'm like, okay. So me, I take off. Boom. Hops on the truck. Boom. I'm out there rocking on the top of the truck, having a ball.
So it wasn't your truck. It was just a random truck.
A random truck. Didn't know whose it was at the time, but I just ran and hopped up on it. Luckily, we have some people that's quick to catch things, because I was in the bed of the truck, but I started moving closer to the door, not knowing that door of the truck was broke. So my man is sitting there holding the door of the truck while I'm sitting there jumping up and down on it, going back and forth, performing. Hopped off the truck, got back into the street, continued the show. Everybody loved it and had a ball.
Well, I heard you do give a good performance. I do that. And one performance that I heard about is you did a show over at North Plaza shopping center.
K Productions.
Yeah, and the show was so unique because you did something like 5 times, and if you didn't see the video, you wouldn't believe this dude did this thing 5 times. You gotta let everybody know when they come see a U.N.O show, what they bound to see.
Honestly, I don't even know. Like, you just don't know what you gonna get. I just know you are not gonna forget that U.N.O was there. So, the K production ones, when we set the lineup up of who was going first, second, third, last, we all decided what songs we were gonna do.
Wait a minute. So who was on this show?
On this show was a group called Masterminds, Leo and Giuliano, Lost Souls, which is JDP and Ransom at the time.
They had one more.
Oh, and T West, that crazy dude.
They had one more.
Who we missing?
Deep Voice.
I can't remember who it was.
Irvin.
Oh shoot, I forgot all about that.
The
dude.
Mac.
I forgot all about Irv. Damn, it's been a long time. So it was Lost Souls, me, and then it was Young Wood. So we sat back and decided the order that everybody was gonna go. So I'm like, okay, not a problem. What song are we doing? Da da da. So it just so happened that I was doing a song with each artist, and I was doing my own. So I'm like, okay, perfect. So Masterminds was the first group up. Masterminds get out there. They did this thing, and we did a song called Out There. We did a song called Out There where I performed with them. So when I come out there, I got on this outfit. Let's just say it was a white t-shirt, jean shorts, and some shoes. Okay, cool. So I finished my song with them, I go backstage. Next up was Lost Souls. At the time we did with Lost Souls, we did a song called For the People. One of the hottest tracks we'd ever did. Did For the People, so when it was time for me to come back out, I had on a completely different outfit. Now, when I finished with Lost Souls, it was my turn. So we did like a 2-minute intermission after I finished my verse on that song with them. I go backstage. Hit the Superman on. Boom, changed. I'm back out again. Now when I came back out the third time, you hear the crowd like, yo, did this dude just change again? Right? So it's like, yo, so now I got their attention. I already got their attention now. So now I'm on the stage. I had 30 minutes on stage. And if anybody think 30 minutes is a long time, you're lying to yourself, because that's a lot. A lot of time, a lot of energy, especially if you're going to give them a show. So we giving them a show. I'm giving them everything out in the crowd. Boom, boom, having a ball. Now my 30 minutes is almost up. The last song I did was a track with Wood, and it was called Who You With. So Wood comes up, does his verse, the first verse. While he's doing his verse, I jet backstage. Boom. Next you know, my verse, U.N.O. That's my intro coming in. I'm in another outfit. You just hear these people like, holy shit, this nigga changed again. So now, like, everybody's attention is like, this nigga's gonna give you a show. So once everything was done, all over, everybody was like, yeah, you changed 4 times, son. Like, yeah, I never seen an amateur do that 4 times, so I was like, appreciate it. Did you enjoy the show? He was like, yeah, man, I like you, man. Keep your thing, doing your thing, blah, blah, blah. So to answer your question, you don't know what you're gonna get at a U.N.O show.
All right. I mean, that's interesting. So moving forward into more earlier times. So what is your connection now with Lockdown, or is it still called Lockdown? What is your connection now with the studio?
Lockdown changed over the years because people have changed. we had people basically that was in lockdown that was in it for the wrong reasons. If you're doing music, why are you doing music? Why are you producing? Why are you rapping? Are you doing it for the love that you have of it? Or because you think it would get you attention or get you some tail or whatever the case may be? So as we move forward from lockdown, we had to change because they didn't want to change, so we had to let them go. So once we let them go, we changed, we adapted, and we evolved. We grew. We grew. So do I have love for lockdown? Yes, I do. Lockdown was there to give me that start. But you can't expect to keep going forward if you keep doing the same thing. And your intention's not there. So if your intentions is to do, like I said, to do music, what are you doing it for? Are you doing it because you think it's going to get you some ass? Or are you doing it because you love to do it and you want to get your story heard? So now we here at Just Beats. And again, you're moving forward. We're not staying stagnant, we're steady moving forward. That was my only issue with lockdown, is that you can't be stagnant.
So is the love still there for the lockdown people? Because I heard it, they dropped off, and now it's.
I got
who's
from the original lockdown crew?
Who's from the original to now?
The original crew, majority of them stayed. Wood still here, kicking it. That's my dude. What up, my man Wood? Lost Souls went through a little transition, but JDP and T West still here, still kicking. Those are my dudes. My man D, one of the founders and originators, still here kicking them. That's more than my dude. That's like a brother that you from another mother. So lockdown, the essence is still there, but as far as certain people that was there, nah, they gone. And adios.
Okay, moving forward now. Now, U.N.O of now. What's on the table? Any projects?
U.N.O now. Oh man. Projects definitely in the works. I've been dropping some shit lately. Got an LP coming. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it, honestly. I don't even have a name for it. But definitely gotta get this out there because I got a lot of shit brewing up here that needs to get out and needs to be heard. To be quite frank, man, a lot of the shit that's getting played now, I can't even listen to. I can't turn on the radio. I can't try to give them that credit and listen to them, but I can't. So, yeah, U.N.O the rapper is definitely coming. Please be on the lookout. And if you, like me, value genuine hip-hop, the shit you understand and that you can relate to, definitely come along with me on this journey.
Are you in the studio now?
Stay in the studio. Just in here about a week ago. Dropped about 3 tracks. I ain't even gonna hit y'all with that yet. Just know the shit is bananas. I stepped out of my comfort zone on one of them, and surprise was like, wow, what the fuck? Like I didn't think that I could do it. But this is where it goes back to keep pushing yourself and moving forward to the next one. So definitely be on the lookout for that LP drop.
So if you had some advice to tell somebody who just jumped in and they seen you doing your thing, what would you tell them?
Do it for the right reasons. Humble yourself. Stay humble. Stay hungry and stay humble. Don't get in here and think because you see somebody with a car and a chain, a little watch, and some little knucklehead chick twerking, that's what it's all about. It's not. Because just as fast as you got in, they coming at you. The minute you not selling, you not hot because you're not true to who you are, they gonna move to the side and go get the next nigga that they can exploit, sell, and do the exact same thing to you. So I'm gonna tell you, you get in, you stay humble, you stay hungry, and remember who you are. Don't let them tell you who you are. Know who you are.
I agree with you. But I'm curious, Can you share a story that nobody knows that went on with you through the journeys of coming from amateur up to semi-pro or pro artist? Do you have a story that you can let us know that how for real it got for you in the rap game? When did you like, wow?
It's a couple of wild moments.
We just need one, son.
One was a downward spiral in my life. Going through a lot of personal shit, family, friends, work, like everything, man. When I say the whole world was cracking on me, the world was cracking on me. Thought about just running away, disappearing, and all of that. In the midst of me going through all of these things, stopped writing. Didn't feel like doing no music, didn't want to hear shit about music. Shit, that shit was rough. Thought about just saying, fuck it, let it go. Let it go. I'm sitting back. It got so bad that I was sick for a long time, like months. Sick as shit. Couldn't get well. Couldn't get together. Couldn't get shit right. I'm just hurting. Like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm done. But for some reason, like, part of me was like, yo, go ahead, try. But every time I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm done. I can't do this shit no more. I'm done. I got too much shit to go through. I'm trying to get my life together. I'm trying to get my health together. Whatever. Felt some kind of way when I did reach out to the cats at the studio. It was like, yo, get better soon. Holler at you later. Like, damn. Nigga, did you not forget? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? So, I was a little heated about that. Like, yo, nigga, are you serious? Like, you just gonna cut me loose like that? And put this other nigga in my place? Like, this nigga not me? Like, I'm not hating on him, but this nigga not me. Like, seriously. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. But then I had to calm myself down because this is pure anger right now. I'm like, yo, that man got a business. This is a business. And I can't stop his business because I'm not 100% right. So for those months that I was angry, took me weeks to calm my nerves and get myself together. But I'm like, shit. People try to hide emotions, but you really can't. So my anger for all those 3 months, I know that shit probably oozed out my pores or something. Cause I'm like, man, fuck that. And I never hated on anybody, but the nigga that they put in front of me, I'm sitting in my mind like, fuck him. He not me. Like, he not me. So, and I'm like, am I hating? Like, this nigga didn't do nothing to me. So I'm like, shit, I'm hating. What the fuck? So I had to calm myself down, get myself together, realize where I'm at, and get myself back on track. So I finally got myself back on track, and I continued to push forward again. That was one of those real reflection moments, like, cause when you mad, you can easily hate on somebody. Man, fuck that nigga, yo, I don't care. He ain't me. He ain't doing what I'm doing. He alright, but he ain't me. Like, I'm not gonna hate on that man and try to tear him down, or them, because of my own fuck ups. So I was like, you know what? I fell back, got myself together, and I came back even stronger.
And it was still room for you in there, wasn't it?
Still love was there, still room. Got welcomed back with open arms. So all of that anger, that was all in my head. All in my head.
Now, I'm big on paperwork. From that beginning U.N.O to now, your paper game. Would you advise? Can you tell people how important it is to get your paperwork?
Man, you don't realize how shady and cutthroat this business is until you get in it. They will sell you a dream give you a little gold chain, and tell you you are killing the game. They will tell you you killing the game. They will give you right in your face, man, here's $1,000. All the while they sat back and made 200 grand off you. Because you're not paying attention to the paperwork. You trust in them. You don't know the aspect of business. So I would tell anybody, know what you're signing, know what you're getting into, know what you can and can't do. Because the minute you come at them sideways of a breach of contract or whatever the case, nigga, they want all of their money. You holding on to nothing but a gold chain and $1,000. Nah.
That's what I tell them. That's what I'm telling them. Well, how can people reach out for, how can they go on the lookout for U.N.O, the artist? How can they follow you, put your info out there?
Man, you want to hit me up? I can give you my government. I ain't doing that shit. You want to hit me up? Hit me on Instagram at The Real U.N.O. I'm always on there checking, talking to people. I drop snippets on there from time to time. You cool enough, I may hit you on Facebook. I'm not giving you my government. Nah, I ain't doing that shit. Look it up on Google or something. I ain't doing it right here. So just hit me out. We'll also follow along at Just Beats. We definitely got a lot of things in the work. So, hey, I'm always around.
There y'all have it. U.N.O, the artist, straight from Just Beats Studio.
I'm back up in the booth, dropping all these songs. I can feel I'm on my way. What's stopping me now? That brick wall was blocking, but I'm knocking it down. Yo, Deep, you ready, man? Go ahead and do this. You can add this track to that list of hits, and I'ma say, I'm on my way now. I'm going to the top. I'm on my way now. I'm going to the top. I'm on my way now. I'm going to the top. I'm on my way now. And I ain't never back down. Tell me why should I quit? I believe I got a gift. I was born to spit. This is what I'm made for. This is my purpose. And every treasure that I got, damn right I deserve it. Yo, Deep, it's yours now. Go ahead and master it down. Put this hit out on the street. Show them how we get down. And I know